Well, welcome to Afternoon Tea. I'm head men's golf coach at the University of Colorado, Roy Edwards. We are joined today by one of my colleagues in the Pac-12 Conference, one of the premier coaches in the country, great role model to a lot of people, very successful, the head men's golf coach at Arizona State University, Matt Thurmond. Matt, thanks for being on today.
Thanks, Roy. Great to be here. You've been a role model to me too. You've talked me off the ledge a few times, even just last week. And so I appreciate your friendship and being able to work with you as a colleague.
Well, absolutely. Thank you for that. I'm here. One of the things I feel like you have done, whether it's been at Washington and you played college golf at BYU, coached for a long time at Washington, from Washington, and brought this to Arizona State is a couple of things. It's a lot more about everything around the program, everything the relationship with the young men in your program, the community around it, than it is just coaching a golf team and shooting the lowest scores on Mondays and Tuesdays. So, Matt, talk to us a little bit about how you approach the importance of a golf program within a university and an entire golf community in your area.
Okay. Well, I mean, first of all, like in my core, I love teams. I've always been into sports, love being on a team, love leading a team. So I'm just really fascinated by how all that works. And then I went to college at BYU, and I used to sit in class, look around, and feel sorry for everyone else around. Like, man, I get to go to the golf course as soon as this class is over and play golf with my best friends. And then every 2 weeks, I get to go to some cool place and play in a tournament with my university logo on my shirt. I just felt so lucky to be able to do what I did. And I just thought the whole experience was just amazing. And, that's really what started me in coaching, is just this opportunity maybe to provide that in some cool way for the kids that I coach. So that became a core of what I do. I mean, I'm really passionate that they love the experience, that they, years later say it's the best 4 years of their lives, that they make close connections with me and with their teammates and with everyone around the program, and that they just like their life as a golfer on our team. That's really important to me.
Well, you did a great job. I think it's always apparent when your guys are always smiling. They're always having fun. We're not always relaxed during tournaments, but your guys are about as relaxed and ready to roll as they can be. And I can tell they're having a great time. And that's a testament to you. So one thing that's unique that was supposed to happen as we speak was the NCAA finals. The men's finals were supposed to be going on right now. I think the final round of stroke play was today. And the women's were going to be last week. It was going to be the first of a sort of a semi-permanent site at Grayhawk, a little bit like the Omaha model, Oklahoma City model in softball, Omaha in baseball. You guys were putting some major heat behind the NCAA finals with the Thunderbirds and Grayhawk. Talk to us about what's in store a year from now when college golf takes over the desert.
Well, yeah, today would have been the final. It's painful to hear those things right now, because we were so excited, and hundreds of people, lots of money, lots of energy and time went into making this awesome. But we got another year now to get ready for it, and I think it will be a great show. The people here running this, including ASU, believe that the NCAA Championship should and will eventually be maybe only behind the major championships in appeal for golf fans. I mean, we see the NCAA Championship being at a whole different level than it's been as far as exposure and importance, TV attention. There's something really compelling about team golf universities, the passion that these young amateurs have for their team and their sport, the match play element of it. So we think it's just there's so much opportunity here, and that's what this is all about for us. It's just growing the NCAA Championship. It's nice that we get to host it. I think that most people look at that as an advantage. That isn't why we're doing it. We're doing it to dramatically impact the profile of the NCAA Championship. So having another year to do it is good. Having multiple years to learn and improve it, learn what we did, and make it better the next time is what the 3-year bid was all about. And I think people are going to love it. I think fans will come. I think the TV ratings will be high, and people are going to see how great college golf is.
Well, that's awesome. I know everybody's excited to get out there. They've been prepping, getting there. I feel like, in my experience, you've got the greatest volunteer network and resources. I feel like, other than maybe St. Andrews, Phoenix and that area is ready to roll. Golf's as important to them as any sport anywhere in the world to that community. So that's going to be exciting and a great experience. So, coaching for a long time, you get down and dirty with your players and all this, and there's always these great stories. Some are funny, some are poignant, some are life lessons on both sides. What is a story that you have, Matt, that's maybe on the more poignant side, whether it's an aha moment for a player or yourself, that you could share with the audience from your career?
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going on the poignant side. I'm going to go the funny side. But I was just on a Zoom call with my team, and Alex Del Rey popped on late, shirtless, and making some excuse about why he couldn't get on the call earlier, and like that. So we were laughing about that. And I was telling the story about him yesterday. So when Alex was a freshman, he comes from Spain, and our senior of the team, who they had dubbed Grandpa because he was like an old soul and he seemed like old fashioned and everything, was Jared Dutois. So Jared was kind of our captain and leader. And I said, hey, Alex is a really emotional player. He responds to competitiveness. We're getting ready for regionals. I need you to really get him dialed in. And he's like, well, we talked about what that would be. And he said, well, he responds well to competition and challenge, like putting his, ego on the line. Well, all year, these two guys had fought about which country was better, Spain or Canada. And anytime anyone did something wrong, they made fun of each other's country. It was this ongoing, it was all out of love, but just ripping on each other's country. Jared from Canada, Alex from Spain. So they decided, Alex said, hey, we're going to have a deal where whoever finishes worst has to tattoo the flag of the other guy's country on their butt. So this was the bet going into regionals. And then
it escalated.
It escalated. And a couple of days before regionals, even though Jared had been kind of beating him most of the year and was the higher ranked and stronger player at the time, Jared kind of backs out like, I don't know about this. Let's do something different. So they decided that they would have to take a picture with the other guy's flag, holding it up, and put it on social media and say congrats to the other guy for his win. So tournament goes on. We kind of forget about it. Alex ends up having like his best tournament of the year, finishes fourth place. And sure enough, we're celebrating the regionals. We're going to nationals, all that. And we go to the airport, and Alex says, time to pay up. And he pulls a full-size Spanish flag out of his backpack. I mean, who carries a flag of their country in his backpack? He pulls the flag out of the backpack, and Jared has, we still have the pictures. We post them occasionally. Jared holding the flag in the airport, Spanish flag, and Alex has got his, hand on his chest. So I thought I was just telling that story yesterday. I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome. That's yeah, I tell you what, I think those Europeans, all of them have their flags in that backpack. At least from my experience, they're pretty proud of it, whether it's there or figuratively, they got it. So, well, Matt, thank you very much for being on Afternoon Tea. It's awesome to see you, awesome to have you on, and hopefully we'll see you this summer.
Thanks, Roy. I appreciate you having me on, and good to see you.
Absolutely.